Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to Zenith Minis. My name is Greg, and today we are unboxing Series 3 of Space Marine Heroes. So I'm really excited to get my hands on some more blind boxes. We recently unboxed Series 2, which were the Blood Angels Terminators. If you missed out on that, you can catch up by using the link above. But we're not here to talk about the Imperium today. We're here to focus on Chaos, and more specifically, the Death Guard and Nurgle, because they make up the Space Marine Heroes of Series 3. And I say Space Marine Heroes really loosely because they're not. Let's face it, they've got things growing off them. They've got Nurglings running around their feet. They're not heroes. They maybe once were, but then when you really think about it, is anyone really a hero in the 41st millennium? Yeah, let that sink in. But before we get dragged into 40k politics, let's get started with the unboxing. Okay guys, so here we have Season 3, or Series 3 of Space Marine Heroes. So these are the Death Guard. So this is a fully sealed box. It is from Japan. So I had to wait a little while for it to get here, but it's finally arrived, so we're going to open it up and check out what's inside. So I have heard reports from people who've got it to say that there's the full 6 in here. So it's the 6 models are on the back, but I'm not too sure. I mean, it is sealed, so I don't know if they're actually are blind boxes or you are guaranteed to get the 6 Plague Marines that are inside, the 6 Death Guard, but we'll find out in a minute. It's quite lucky with Series 2. So let's see if I'm lucky with this. And these are some awesome new sculpts as well. I mean, like the Death Guard, the new models were pretty cool. There are some which are a bit overdone, I think, but all in all, you know, they are really good looking, aesthetically pleasing in a way models. So here is the box. Let's lift this up. Then we've got 6 boxes, so there are 6 models in total you can get, and they all look the same to me. So you got the Death Guard with the Plague Spear, I think it's called, on the front, and on the back then they're all the same as well, and they're all sealed on top like the rest of the range. So let's open up box number 1. So yeah, I did find some of the old, I say older, they're not that old, but some of the original redone Death Guard to be a bit busy. But they are really good models if you like a lot of detail. So our first one then is regular Balkan Guy. So we have, don't know his name, it's in Japanese, but this is who we've got. And let's have a look at the sprue. So yeah, again, a lot of detail. We got the thematic bases in the previous ranges of the previous series 1 and 2. You kind of had a nice sculpted base, so it's the same with this one. We got the old school, older mark backpack, and all the Death Guard wear the older marks of power armor. And we got some skulls on there. Got a plague knife, I think. And there's the other side. So you've got the option of 2 different heads. So here we've got kind of like the skeleton head. Then we've got the helmet there. Cool. Let's open up the next one. So I'm not too sure when these are going to get a European release or Western release. Usually it's a little while after the Japanese. So here we have the, again, I think it's called the Plague Spear. And you got the Nurglings. So I did, yeah, this is the one I really liked when they first kind of previewed them. I kind of like the, don't even know what's on top there. Is it mushrooms or is it kind of like just crustaceans? I don't know. And here is the sprue. So again, a lot of detail here. Let me just move these out of view. Then we got the weapon there. The backpack, which has got quite a lot going on. Got those growths, those mushrooms or crustaceans coming off the pauldrons there. And if we flip it over, we've got the Nurgling chilling in the middle of the sprue. Awesome. So next one, so we've had 2 unique ones so far. And this is a... Let's have a look what we got here. So another unique one. Let's get a bit of focus on that. There we go. So we got the Standardbearer guy. Let me have a look at the... Don't know where the box has gone, but I can't remember which one was the unique guy or the... Let's have a look at the back. Oh no, he is on the back. Yeah, so he is... Sorry, I just wanted to show. So these are the 5 normal guys when you got this secret guy on the right. So this is just one of the normal ones by the looks of it. In the Series 2, I think the Standardbearer guy was one of the secret ones. I think it was him and the captain. So let's have a look. Again, we got kind of this detailed base. We got that worm thing going on. And they remind me of rotworms from Tibia. I don't know if anyone played Tibia back in the day. I think it's still going on. But you've got kind of like the rotworm heads sort of coming out of the ground there. We got that. I don't know if they're called Standardbearers for the Death Guard. Got some tentacles going on. Nice big knife. Flip it over. Again, we got the different heads. So I do quite like the unhelmed heads for these guys. They really suit the followers of Nurgle. So these are easy to build as well, so you can just kind of push them together and get them assembled pretty quickly. So we're on box number 4 now. And there we go. So this is the... There we go. This is the leader. The one with the question mark, the one that was hidden, so we've got him, which is great. And so far we've had all unique models. So let's check out that sprue. Cool. So yeah, his chest piece, but there is really detailed. We got like a face coming out of the center. Got a different dagger, blight dagger. I do have the codex, I've kind of read it, but I don't really play or know any rules really when it comes to the Death Guard, so I'm just guessing here. We've got a plasma gun or plasma pistol there. Again, we've got that detailed base. We've got the cloak. And for this guy, we do have 2 heads as well. We've got that Nurgle in down here, so let's get a bit of focus on him. So he's looking pretty cool. Looks like he's carrying something. I don't know whether that's like a pipe by the looks of it. And then we got the 2 heads there. So we got the helmed one, which has kind of like a grated visor or slits in the visor. And then we got the... Yeah, I think I preferred the helmed version on this one. But we do have the optional helmetless. Let's get that said right. Helmetless head as well. There we go. Got there in the end. Cool. So we got him. We've got 2 left now to unbox. So let's have a look. So again, this one's got the flail and it is new too. So we've had all unique ones. So fingers crossed the last one is going to be the last one we need. But this one's got the flail thing going on, and we got a Nurgle in there too. And here is the sprue. So again, we got like a plague dagger, detailed armor, a different mark by the looks of it. Or they kind of got like the sensor things on the end of that power pack. And we got the flail, the base, and we got the Nurgle in. And the different heads there. So quite like the helmet. Oh my god, I just can't get that word out. Helmetless head. There, and we got the helmeted version. But I suppose it's good because, like, even if you're just doing them all helmeted, you can perhaps like use the the option of the other heads, then, you know, I think they would suit the most Chaos Forces, you know. So I play, or try to play, Iron Warriors. I say that, I'm still painting them. So quite a few of these heads, I think, would be good to add to that army. Cool, so now we are on to the last one. So let's check that out. So fingers crossed, as I said, this is just going to be the last one we need. And by the looks of it, it is. So yeah, we got the grenade launcher, the grenade guy here, who is technically launching a grenade, but using his own strength rather than any sort of launcher. Yeah, so again, I do like this guy's head. And here's the base and the rest of the model. So he's got quite a dynamic pose. I mean, you know, you think of Death Guard, they're all slow and lumbering, plodding along, but, you know, this guy's making a bit of an effort when it comes to destroying either Xenos or the Imperium or the Chaos Forces. You know, he's going for a little bit of a lunge there to get that grenade thrown. So I'm not too sure whether Nurgle smiles and those who make a bit of an effort. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? We got that Nurgle in there, and he's got a pile of grenades next to him. What could go wrong? So yeah, no, I do really like these models. They're quite thematic. They do kind of, I say kind of, they really suit the Death Guard theme and the previous models that have come out. So it's great to get some new sculpts. So that is it, guys. That is the unboxing. So we're just going to go to the conclusion. So guys, that is the end of the unboxing, but what are my thoughts on the models? Well, they're definitely Nurgle. There's a lot going on, a lot of detail, and sometimes I do feel like it's a bit overdone. Like I said, with the past Death Guard models, there's too much sometimes happening on the model that it becomes a bit of a chore to paint for one, but also it's distracting to the eye for two. But I will say there's a lot of character in Series 3 compared to Series 1 and 2, where I did feel that even though they went chapterless so that a lot of people can paint them up in whatever sort of colour scheme they want, it did miss a bit of the character, say in comparison to the Terminators in Space Hulk, which were dedicated to the Blood Angels chapter. You could really tell that they put a lot of thought into the design to associate him with that chapter, and you do find that with Series 3 of Space Marine Heroes. We definitely know their Death Guard, we definitely know their Nurgle. On the opposite side, then, it does mean you can't necessarily associate these with some of the other legions, like the Iron Warriors or the Black Legion. But I think because it's Chaos, you've got a little bit more to play with, because you can kind of add in Plague Marines as part of generic Chaos Forces as well. So I don't think it's as bad as if maybe if they'd gone, you know, just generic Chaos. So I guess it really depends on what sort of player or what sort of collector or painter you are. But my preference is that I really like the character. I really like the fact that they went specific with a legion, and I think they've got the most then out of these individual sculpts, which are really awesome. As I mentioned, I did get this from Japan, so I don't know when they're going to be releasing it over in the West. If we're basing it on Series 2 of Space Marine Heroes, we probably got like a year or so before it comes over here. So if you do want to order a box, then check out eBay. It wasn't too pricey. And thank you to the guy who posted it to me from Japan. So that is the end of today's video then. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back hopefully with more unboxing videos in the future. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and check out my Patreon as well in the video description below. But on that note, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.